Okay. Good morning. It's morning out at camp. It's 8:30 in the morning. So Mocca's just sitting beside me. I don't know if you can just see her nose in the corner. I thought she was going to run off after a kangaroo when we first got coming up the hill, but I managed to call her off it. She doesn't chase many things, but kangaroos, yeah, for some reason she doesn't like them. She's after them. So she's not fast enough to catch one though yet. So Nanya, Texas, g'day mate. How you going? Oh yeah, that's evening over there. Yep. Morning here. Yeah. So I thought I'd do another live stream this morning. I did one last night. Well, yesterday afternoon. Yeah. So everyone's got different time zones. So I thought I'd jump on and let everyone know what's going on. And so just waiting for a few more people to jump on. But how you been? Hey Joe, how you going, mate? So how have you guys been? Hopefully good. Mock and I are doing okay. We have had some dramas, which I'll with the GoFundMe page, which I'll talk about a bit later. Mr. Josh was Rick. No, that's cool, mate. All good. Hey, it's it would have been late over there yesterday, I suppose. All good, awesome. Yeah, so no, just sitting up on the cliff because it turned out better than sitting down at the hut. Yesterday, the coverage was a bit sketchy down at the hut, so I walked up through the bush and did it up in here. Just in front of me, there's a bit of a cliff that drops off, and then there's the ridge that goes up another level again up behind me. All sandstone country, breakaway country, what we call. It's beautiful country. You just I'll pan you around so you can have a bit of a. Well, hopefully it'll. There we go. You can have a bit of a squeeze at the scenery. This is what I got to put up with every day. $1 million views out bush. Yes, beautiful. This is a good spot to sit and watch the sunset too. Sunset's just up over that way. He's funny drunk. Now, fair enough. I have a few beers at night too. I'd probably half a dozen, I suppose, last night before. Great grandpops was Mad Dog Morgan. Yep. Hey, Mocha. Yeah, so it's nice out here. The views out here is good. There's a couple other little hidden valleys away as well. I'll just try and fix this up a bit. Yeah, there's a couple other hidden valleys over the back, which is good. Couple of nice little spots to go, walking through and hunting. There's wild goats and pigs out here. Plenty of wildlife out here, the roos and stuff as well. So it's been good. Looks like it's going to be a nice, good, clear day today as well. But we are still waiting on some more rain. It is seeding time now for grains crops. So that's one thing I'm been digging out a field and getting that sorted to I'll probably put oats in that field because it's very sandy. I don't know how barley or wheat would go in that much sand. Apparently oats can handle sand a lot better. I met a Texas woman after Dad died. Yep. So get some grain in it, but I haven't been able to get over. I'm gone in partnership with a mate at another place putting in some barley, but yeah, I've got to be able to get there first. And he's not a confident four-wheel driver, so he can't get in here. So yeah, he wants me to teach him, but yeah, we'll see how that goes. Hey Gail, how you going? So just doing another update for everyone that didn't catch last night's one. So yeah, so just waiting. Hopefully a few more people jump on. We got a few on here already. Yeah, so but if you guys got any questions at all, yeah, help me out, sort of talk about something else while we're waiting. That'd be good. Yeah, so what else have I been doing? Oh, I've got a turkey now. I've got to get him some girls though. I scored him from a friend. He's a nice quiet one too, so that's good. He's not aggressive like ones I've had in the past. And but he definitely needs some girls. Yep. And pink plate. Yeah. Yeah, so what else? Oh, I've got half a dozen guinea fowl as well now. Hey mate, how you going? Yeah, so it's yeah, it's getting there, getting a few. I've got a few chickens still. They're not laying at the moment. They've been pecking the eggs, so I've got to make them a box with the egg rolls back that they can't get to them. Oh, yeah, he's good. I can actually, I'll give him a good whistle, and he'll gobble back at me, especially early in the morning. He's cool, and he'll let you pat him every now and then as well. And then one of the chickens, Chicken Little, her name is, like she got named. She's a little Araucana. Yeah, the kids that had her before me used to carry her around, so she's really friendly. She'll come up to the door for a pat and a cuddle. But I will get some more chickens as well, especially before next summer, because next summer after my crop's finished in that area, I'm going to put the chickens on there to help build the soil up as well and clean up anything. So that's one upcoming later on, but we're coming in just winter soon. Next month is winter, which is when we can grow here a lot better stuff. Hopefully. It's been challenging trying to grow things out here. I just got plagued with a whole heap of what we call itchy grubs. These are hairy caterpillars, the big hairy caterpillars, and they just come in plagues. They actually come through a little bit early this year, which might be a good thing. Grasshoppers, there's plenty of them out here as well. But the good thing with the guinea fowl, they love the grasshoppers. Nothing in my way. Just make sure I haven't missed any Yarn Hunter vlogs. G'day. Oh, another WA. Awesome. Yep. Yeah, I'm up in the Midwest. No. Inland a bit more though. Yep. So, it's good. Yeah. So, what else? I'll be coming up to bush tucker season in another few months, so that'll be good. I'll go and collect some bush tucker as well, some wild peas and or what we call wild peas. They're like it's a winged bean sort of thing. Bush peas, three winged bean or pea, whatever you want to call them. They probably do taste more like a bean than a pea, I suppose. And then you got another one which is quandong, which is a native peach tree, I think they're called. Around here, there's different types of yams. I did buy some seed too for some yams, so I'm going to plant them at the end of this month. So they'll be ready to. What did I get? They were like I've got to remember now. Oh, Milkmaids was one. I definitely got Milkmaids because they're a little bulb. Yes, like a little lily. They are nice, beautiful, milky bulbs. They're only tiny, but oh, they're so nice. Yeah, just eat them raw. You can cook them as well, but I prefer them raw. Hey, Robert, how you going, mate? Hey, good to see you back. Bit more reasonable hour for you, I suppose, now. Yeah, so what is it? I think it's some type of daisy yam anyway. It gets a little yellow flower like a daisy sort of thing, and it's got a little potato like tuber on the bottom. Only small, but yeah, they good roasted up. You can powder them up as well. Hey Wendy, how you going? Yeah, you can powder them up and make them into rough sort of cake things as well, and yeah, so I'm hoping to get them in. I don't know where I'm going to put them yet. I'm just trying to work out where to put them, where the best spot would be, because around the camp the sand is just absolutely horrible. I did a sediment test, and there's not a lot of clay or not even a lot of silt in the sand around camp. So yeah, meanwhile I'm building up as much as I can with organic mocha. What are you looking at? You stay close. Stay close. She likes chasing kangaroos, and she already tried to chase one on the way up the hill here. So I'm just hoping. Oh, I think she's watching a bird. There's a little wren flickering around in the tree there. Hey, Stone the Crows. G'day. How you going? Yeah. So, now where was I now? I got distracted. Thanks, Mocha. The soil. Yeah. So yeah, building it up like with as much organic matter as I can get a hold of. That's come to a bit of a standstill at the moment, obviously, without having a vehicle. I did put in a cover crop mix, fenugreek, buckwheat, oats, red clover, and I chucked in some purslane as well on top of that because I like my purslane. And just to cover the soil and give the hey Uncle Al, g'day. So give it a bit of cover, and it'll also be a bit of feed for the chickens and the guineas and that, and Tom the turkey. And they'll help scratch it into the soil, build the soil. I am going to set up a chicken tractor as well eventually. There's no rush exactly for that yet because there will be a crop in there for the next 6-ish months. Yeah. So probably oats. I'm still I've got a couple more weeks to be able to get that in. So, and hopefully we get some rains. If not, I'll dry seed it and just wait for the rain. That's what I did last year with the chickpeas. We'll be putting them in hopefully again. I do want to try doing red lentils as well. So I've never tried growing red lentils. So hopefully it does well. But that's in the air. That I'd like to get into some better soil, like at my mate's place. So I'll see how that goes. Yeah, I've been. Oh, you're talking to Robert? Yep, that's cool. Yep. So anyway, with the GoFundMe, here's Mocha. Yep, g'day, Mocha. Say hello. Not to me. That way. You're a good girl, aren't you? Yeah. No kisses. Cheap way to build up the soil is contact landscaping crews to dump. Yeah, it's a bit hard for anyone to get in here. It's 1.6 k's, 1.8 k's of some serious fall driving to get in. So you can't get trucks or anything. Well, that's why I need a decent vehicle to get through here. I will eventually start carting stuff again, and yeah, get stuff brought in bit by bit. Fuel cost too. It's like nearly $2 a litre here. So what's that? That's $2, $4, $6, $8 a gallon, roughly. Just under $8 a gallon. That's pretty expensive. So yeah, that's what I'll kind of have a laugh when some of the Americans say, "Oh yeah, the price is this." I said, "Oh, I wish we paid that price," but I know it's expensive to what you're normally used to, though. Yeah, it's the same prices going up everywhere. Yeah, decent camel would be nice. Yep, that would be good. No, I reckon I'd enjoy riding a camel around through the bush here, down to the waterholes and stuff. Yes, yeah, definitely. I'm looking into different plants like perennial. I'm starting with the perennials and the trees to get established first. I've been planting some trees. I'll try and get the video up as soon as I can. I know I've been a bit sort of slack in that area. I've got a few things on my mind, and but yeah, I've got some trees. I'm trying a few different things and how to keep the moisture in around the trees. I'm planting stuff around the base of the trees because the trees are going to need water anyway. So the things around the bottom will get watered at the same time. And that's actually, I got that idea off Kim and Phil from Stone the Crows. They gave me that idea. Yeah, so that has been working good so far. I've got a few trees in. I've got a few olive trees. What else? I've got a sandpaper fig, which is a native fig to Queensland, I think it is. Yeah. I've got a native plum. Again, that's from over Queensland way. I'm trying to grow all much bush tucker stuff that I know that'll grow. I tried growing a blue quandong here, but the hot winds in summer just destroyed it. So that's not going to grow too well here, unfortunately. But we've got one that naturally grows here, the red one. And there's a few wild trees out through the bush around here, which is good. Yeah, the fruit's quite nice. You can make jam and chutneys out of it. Yeah, so it's it's about $4 a gallon. Oh, that's a lot better than $8 then. Yeah. So I was just sort of giving a rough guess, like with I think it's the American dollar to Australian dollar is a bit different. It's not quite double at the moment. I think it's down a bit. So yeah, it would be different. Yeah, so $4 a gallon. That's not too bad. No. So yeah, there's what else? I've got a lime tree. I've got a couple of moringa trees in. Yeah, so it's all getting there. Hopefully it'll grow up to produce shade. Shade's one big thing that I need out here, especially in summer. With the old gazebo area, I am planning on keeping the frame there and covering half of it with I'll be covering the frame here, half of it anyway, with shade cloth, and I'm thinking about putting wicking beds in by using the IBC, cutting them in half, and filling them up with as much compost and stuff that I can get a hold of. I might have to buy some in, I suppose, but I will contact a few horse people and get some horse manure that I can mix in with stuff as well. Anything to help build it up. Some parrots flying around. That's a good thing about early morning and in the evening. The birds here are absolutely awesome. Keyhole garden raised beds. See South Africa. All right, no worries. I'll check that out. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, because because it's so hot and dry here in summer, and our rainfall is only about 11 inches a year here. So it's not a lot. That's about 300 millimeters, I think. Just sort of guessing there. I was still talking about the fuel. Yep. Yeah. So that's plans, but that's obviously later on. My first priority is the vehicle, getting that so I can get this stuff as well. Mum and Dad have been great, helping me out. They helped me get out here when I did break down and that. And then they've brought out some water a couple of days later because I was actually needing water and I was carting water when it happened. So yeah, they brought me out about 300 litres. They could only carry about 300 litres. And then just the other day, they come out and brought all my grocery stores and everything I ordered online and got delivered to their place. And had the butchers organised there, what I wanted there, and a few other things. And and again, another probably 200 litres of water, I think it was. No, it would have been over 200 litres because the one barrel is 180 litres, and then we probably it was probably close to another 300 litres, I suppose, just under 300 litres. So of water just to keep me going. About this time of the year, I don't use as much water now, being colder. I did during summer. I set up a IBC tank to jump in and sit in while it was hot because it was and it wasn't even a really hot summer this summer. Praise God. The hottest day I think was about 47 degrees. But anyway, one thing I did want to talk about being on the live stream was the GoFundMe page. There's been some dramas with that. I've been. I don't know what's going on. Apparently you can still donate on there because someone donated again last night. And we'll just tip diesel. Oh, yep. Yeah. But I haven't got access. I can't get access. So I've been emailing over the last week with GoFundMe to try and fix the problem. And they've been pretty busy apparently. So it's going to take a few days, I reckon, to get back to me again. So hopefully I can have that sorted out as soon as possible. But at the moment, still got the PayPal's, everything's fine there. And thank you for the recent donations on that as well, to everyone that's donated just recently and yesterday as well on that. It's really appreciated. That's the big thing. I'm just keeping you up to date. It's probably, at this stage, I'm telling people not to sort of donate on the GoFundMe until I've got access again, at least. So just in case, I'll work it out. If a worst case, like things have to be refunded, and we'll go from there. But hopefully it'll be excuse me. Hopefully it'll be all back in place, and I'll have access to it again. I can go on by the link and have a look at what's going on, but I can't actually do anything on there. It started off with a problem with linking the bank to the page, and then I started emailing, and went from a link that they sent me to go onto, and then I lost the whole lot. I couldn't get a hold of on it at all. So hopefully it can be fixed soon. I'm trying to talk to someone else on there. I have been talking to one person, but they haven't got back to me since that. So it's been quite some time. So I've ended up going in and trying to get a hold of someone else. G'day, mate. How you going? Going live again. Yep. Sorry, you're having that trouble, Josh. I know it is. It's frustrating, but no, it's good. I'm at peace. I've got, Jesus is in control. So, and that's, I got me peace from him. So I know he's going to come through. And yeah, so it's all good. It is struggling sometimes, but no, I'm living good. I'm moved up in the hut now. So that's, I've got that all decked out nicely. I've got some flooring down, some rubber matting, that the conveyor belt, wide conveyor belt matting that's used of grain facilities or mining facilities. So that's made the flooring a bit better than just having sand. And now I've got a noisy galah in the background. I don't know if you can hear him. The birds. I think they're I'll call those two my neighbours. They live right next to the camp up in. Oh, that sun's starting to come over that ridge. Hope might have to move a bit, maybe. What have we got here? If you donate on PayPal, make sure you choose family and friends. If you choose goods and service, okay, yep. Hold the money. Yeah, and the good thing about PayPal too, they don't actually. Well, if you transfer the money like instantly, they charge a small fee, but it's still nothing compared to. I'm just wondering where would be the best spot to sit with that sun coming up over the ridge, somewhere sturdy, so I don't. I actually brought my chair this time. Let me have a look. Go up this way, maybe. It's all right, Mocha. I'm not going far. And now I've got to adjust the legs on the. Just bear with me. There we go. Okay, try not to. Whoop! Don't fall off the cliff. I'm right on the. Whoop! Right on the edge here. And that way, there's a bit of a ledge that goes out a bit further there, but no, it's still all good. No, hey Mocha, don't push me off the edge. Oh, now I can't reach the. Watch out, Mocha. All right, where are we? What have I missed? Have to go to church. Office later. No worries. Yeah, thanks for jumping on, mate. Yeah, the $7,000 to buy a camel over here. But over in Queensland, you can get a weaned camel. I think, what was it, $500 something? I think it was, wasn't it, Kim? Oh, that lighting, is that dodgy, or it might be too shadowy now? No. All right, good girl. No, so, but the PayPal, good thing. If you wait, I think it's 3 to 5 days, like do the transfer that way. They don't charge a fee at all on PayPal, so you don't lose anything from that. So, and 3 to 5 days is nothing to wait. So behave, Mocha. Yeah, she's behaving. Yeah, she tried to. Yeah, I thought she was going to chase after a roo on the way up here. They started. Yeah, she saw a couple of roos. $550. Yep. That's cheap for a camel. Well, for over here anyway. $7,000 starting sort of price over here. But no, it's all good. What else has been happening? Not a lot, really. Well, actually, there hasn't. Yeah, I've got the water tanks installed on the hut now. Well, two IBCs. Got a gutter that I got blessed with before. Yeah, managed to get that out, praise God, before the ute carked it. So always let someone else take the appreciation on new camels by good used camel with low. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I've never broken in a camel. I've broken in and worked with horses, but never a camel. So it'd be interesting. I'd give it a go. Yeah. but I think a camel could pick you up a lot higher than what a horse could and throw you. Oh, you didn't hear again? Yeah, it's not good. G'day, Kathy. Anyway, yep. Yeah, so it's getting cooler out here now too, so that's good. So I'll be able to go hunting again soon. I did get a goat a little while back now. So that was good. I've been sort of hunting them for about a month and watching their movements. And then one evening, I was actually praying for meat, and as soon as I said amen, I heard meh, and I'm like, wow, that was quick. So I checked out where they were. It was late in the afternoon, so they were getting ready to bed down up, probably about 300 meters away from camp. So yeah, I snuck up there, and I was about 40 meters away. Yep, and a good clean shot. Yeah, she probably only moved about 6 foot. Like, yeah, and that was a good lot of meat. I ended up blessing someone with some of the meat as well, because I've only got the small freezer. Yeah, well, in the camp fridge size, it's actually a big freezer, but compared to a house fridge freezer, it's a lot smaller. Okay, so let's catch up on what's going on here. Everyone's saying g'day to everyone. Good. The view's awesome, isn't it? No, it's absolutely nice, especially this time of year. Summertime gets a bit not so friendly out here. The flies are here all year. Mistings, have you heard any more on the GoFundMe? No, not yet. I'm still waiting. I did try email someone else to see if I can get something happening a bit quicker, because I haven't heard anything from the other guy. Yeah, no worries, Robert. Yeah, have a good one. God bless. And where are we up to now? How's the smoker going? Oh, I haven't cooked anything in the smoker for a little bit. I am saving one of those goat legs. I'm going to do a roast in the smoker, and then the leftover meat I'm going to make into a goat soup. Yeah, so I'll make an awesome goat soup with goat legs. Or I even had a chef ask me for the recipe and show her how to cook it years ago. So that was pretty impressive. Hey Christy, how you going? Oh yeah, the views here are absolutely awesome. Sounds funny talking about camels. No one does here. Oh yeah, well we got like some of the best camels in the world here in Australia. The wild stock, like health wise and every disease-free camels, but they are a massive pest. Like I'd love to go hunting camel, because camel meat is really good too. No, a lot of people go hunting them for meat. I reckon it'll get darker. There's a little cloud going over the sun. No, a lot of them get made into dog meat too, because there's so many of them. But they're a lot further inland than where I am. There's not too many. Yeah, there's no camels this way. There used to be a herd of wild horses around this area years and years ago, but I've never heard anything for a while on if there's any now. But there is wild horse brumbies out the desert. Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, a truck would be a lot better than the ute would be a lot faster than a camel. Yes, it'd take me. I don't know. I don't know how long it'd take a camel to travel 100 k's. That's how far town is roughly. It'd be. Yeah, they do camel rides on Broome up north. Yep. And down Perth, they've got some camels. Places down there as well, but no. It's just a bit of a joke. Whoops, sorry. What have I lost everything now? Have I? No, I've got to get that back. Just want to clear something off the screen there. But yes, just a bit of a joke. Us Aussies sort of have getting a camel would be better, well, with the fuel prices and things like that. And well, on a prepping side of thing too, if you couldn't get your fuel or anything like that, you've got a backup, I suppose. And camels are a lot tougher than horses. Yeah, I know. Yep, I'll keep my hands off the screen, Kathy. Thank you. I even did it yesterday. I actually, I ended up jumping out of the stream for a little bit, and I worked out how to get back on, which was good. So, no. But has anyone got any questions or anything? And oh, little bird, don't you? Yeah. Birds sitting up above me. There's lots of nice little birds out here. A lot of wrens. Oh, there's one of those itchy grubs as well. Yeah, a lot of birds out here. There's different parrots, wrens, honey eaters, wattle birds. What else have I seen out here? Oh, the noisy ravens. Yeah. That's what do we got up here? We got a honey eater and a couple of wrens. No. And I don't know what that little one is. Looks like a honey eater, I think. No, might be a silver eye honey eater. Yeah. But down the waterhole too, there's like heaps of different water birds that live down there. There's black swans. There's a heap of different types of ducks down there. There's darts, spoonbill, like irises, no, crane, or I don't know. Yeah, spoonbills. Yeah, we just call them spoonbills. Yeah. There's herrings, like the white-faced herrings. There's white herrings. Well, some people call them cranes. There's shags, or what is the other name of them? We call them shags. They're cormorants. Yep, cormorants. Little pied cormorants, I think they are. Pelicans. You get pelicans out here too, even right inland. How big is the hut? The cabin. The cabin is 6 meters by 3 meters, so it's not very big, but it's big enough. So we've got starting to build the kitchen area in there. Well, preparation area, I should say. That's where the sink's going in. Eventually, when I can get some shelving and stuff, I'll put the shelving in and benches in, and that'll be the prep area. The fridge freezer will be kept there. Eventually, I do want to get another freezer so I can store more meat. I can actually do some serious hunting and store some meat when I need it. Had 3 rabbits. Well, cement floor, and then every week. Yeah, the only problem, we can't. The rabbits here, the government released calicivirus, and what's the C5 one? I think they're up to now. Is absolutely just wipes them out. Like you can't. Yeah, trying to keep rabbits is impossible, and it's so expensive for the vaccines for them, and I don't like vaccines, like especially not even for the animals, the poison. But rabbit manure is definitely the best. It holds so much. Shag. Yeah, that's it. Shag on a rock. Yeah. Yep. But we got one rock part out, on the coast. We used to call it Shag Island. Some people call it Seal Island because the seals live there as well. But yeah, Shag Island because there's so many shags, and the rocks are just covered white from their droppings as well. But yeah, no, rabbit manure definitely the best for keep holding moisture and building soil. Definitely. I used to have rabbits out an old farm years back, and they were good. Like I collected all the manure and the spent straw and stuff like that, and I actually mixed it and broke it down with the pig manure over a few months, 3 to 6 months, and it was just like rocket fuel for plants. That stuff, they loved it. Hey Paddy, how you going? When I lived in WA, went on boat ride there. Oh yeah, yep, cool. No, it's still on. Yep. So I think they're opening up the seals. You can swim with them down south now. I think they're allowing people to swim with them now. So they are pretty fun, but they can be pretty dangerous too. Yeah, I had a friend get chased by one before, and that was pretty funny. As fast as I've ever seen him move, that's for sure. So, that sun's creeping over that ridge. I've already moved once. If I don't have far to move, I can't move much further. Doing good here, getting ready for hot days. Oh yeah, of course, summer 92, 98. Yeah, that's warm. Yes, that's definitely warm. What's that? That's 36-ish. Yep. What temperature was last? Oh, yeah, wow. Yeah. Well, I've got friends say they reckon I'm mad when I say it's 35. It's a beautiful day. That's, hang on, 35. Yeah, 35. So that's just under. Yeah, it's probably about 90, in between 92 and 98 degrees. Yeah, 35 degrees Celsius. Yeah. I say it's beautiful weather, and they laugh like, "No, that's hot." And I was like, "No, that's it's beautiful weather for you." It gets like 47. Oh, it can get over 50 right here. It can get up 52 degrees around this area in summer. Praise God, last summer I didn't get that hot, and I only got to 47, which is well over 100 degrees Celsius Fahrenheit. Yeah. Well over 110. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know what else to yarn about, really. What else have I run out of things to say? But if you got any questions, yeah, fire away. That'll help me yarn on a bit longer. But yeah, no, it's nice. This time of year is nice. It's good to be able to sit out here, especially early morning. There's no flies bothering me now. They will be out once that sun gets up over that ridge, they'll be around. How far from the ocean? Just over 100 k's, roughly. Yeah, just 100 k's or just a bit more. Yep. No, so it's a fair way from the ocean. Yeah, so but it's like only an hour and a bit drive. Well, from the bitumen, it's an hour drive. It takes about 15 minutes to get out, the 20 minutes on a rough day to get out on the track. No worries, Paddy. Yeah, thanks for jumping on. No, have a good one. So yeah, it's but we're used to traveling those distances between places, like over this way, like it's like some of the nearest town, like you'd be travel 50 k's just to get to a small little town, farming town or something, and it's no drama. That only takes a bit of time out, I think they did that yesterday. Dad gave him the key. Dad actually come out to get the key because I still had the key out here. So hopefully the utes all moved away by now, I'd say, and stored out somewhere else. So 30 k's. That's nice and close. Yep. I think the nearest closest town, I don't know. It's probably still about 50 odd Ks away from me, I suppose. And there's not a lot there. It's just, not much at all. You just sort of drive through. There used to be a pub and stall there, but that's all closed down. That's been closed down for years. So it's just a few local houses there. I think they still got a little primary school for the kids and that. And but otherwise, there's nothing much there now. And then, but the main town where I do all my grocery shopping and stuff, it's 100 Ks roughly. So it's pretty far. Yeah. So, but no, it's good. This time of year is good. It's nice. Right, can sit out the birds. I'm just hearing and watching these little birds, darting around, and I'll just actually with Mooka. There. Make sure she's not running after roosts. Right. But I've sat up here and I've watched goats walk past through the bush. I've watched emus walk past. It's coming up to emu nesting season at the moment, as well. I have been listening out. I can hear them drumming off in the not far from camp over the other valley. So they might be nesting close this year, maybe. Last year they nested a couple of times. Normally they only nest once a year, but they ended up doing a couple because it was a good year for them. There was heaps of baby emus around here, and when they get to what we say teenager stage, I suppose, when they're a bit bigger, probably about, I don't know, they're still small, but when they leave the father emu looks after the chicks. But once they leave off, they end up going up into gangs for a while and sticking together. And one day I saw about 30 of them together. That's crazy. Good meat though, emus, good meat. But you gotta, if you're not used to it, you got to go easy on it first because you'll be sitting on the toilet for a while. It's very oily meat. It's very, very fine oily meat. Yeah. Dark meat too. Yeah. It's great sauteed. Yeah, not much of an hour to main country town shops. Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, so I've got just over 2.5 hour round trip. Yeah, so it's a bit of traveling, but it's worth it though. It's I'd rather be right away from all that sort of stuff, because everything's like getting a bit crazy. Like the crime rate and everything like that is going up. Prices in town are going up. Still the housing crisis is still going on here in Australia as well. I think last I checked, Gelton alone, that had over 3,000 people homeless in there. It's probably more now with the way things are going. That's just one town in Western Australia. That's because of the homing crisis and inflation at the moment. It's been pretty crazy. I even noticed the meat prices are going up again. So definitely got to start hunting again. And even down at the waterhole, there is some nice little fish perched down there, and they're not too bad eating. A little bit fiddly because they are only small, little pan-sized fish, but they are not too bad eating. I wouldn't say good eating, but they're not too bad though compared to some fish. It'd be nice if there was some catfish in there or something. That'd be good, but no, I don't think we get them up that far. They're more in towards the coast. That sun's starting to get in my eye. So, but yes, no yabbies, unfortunately. That was all. I was going to say gilgies, but that's what we call them over here. That's what are they called? Mud grubs. People call them mud grubs. What else is there? Crawdads, I think, isn't it? Yeah, over in America. There's none of them in the river, unfortunately, because the water's a bit too salty. And there's turtles, those dreaded turtles. Yep, I had that trouble last time I was camped out. And one of the places there, a few years back, there was you'll see on the videos on that, if you look back in the out bush videos, trapping yabbies. No, all I got was a pot full of turtles. But I don't know, not much else that I can sort of talk about. Can't really think of anything else. I think I've covered everything and for now, but I will try and get some other videos up shortly as well. Just in summertime, trying to get videos up, it's hard work. It's so hot out here. I just try and get things done and that, but no, this time I'll be able to get a few more videos up for you, hopefully, so that'll be good. But anyway, I might, cool. Well, we're only 10 minutes off from going an hour, so if anyone's got any questions, fire away. And otherwise I'll jump off and catch you soon. But Mocha's have it. I don't know. Oh yeah, you can see her she's looking over there. She's probably watching things, having a stretch. She likes sitting back up high watching what's going on. I reckon it was funny. The first time she saw an emu, that was gold. One walked right into camp. I was doing something at the back of the ute, and this emu and 3 chicks come walking up right into camp because they're very curious. They're very curious. Mocha was she just froze. Like, she started growling, like, but the look on her, like, what do? Do I chase it? Do I stay here? I was like, no, don't chase it. You get kicked, you'll be in trouble. And I tried shooing it off because when they got the chicks, they'll have a go at you to protect the chicks, the fathers. And end up, and then he did start to have a go. And crawdads. So I thought they were yabbies. Yes. And then I thought, all right, Mocha, yep, go. And then she started off barking and like chased off, and I went up, and luckily we caught its bluff, and he took off with his chicks. But he come back a couple of times. He was curious, but now they sort of steer away now a bit. But look on Mocha's face was like, what the heck is that? That's a big chicken. Well, actually, we joke around. There's 5-foot chook or a 6-foot chook. That's what we call them out the bush. Like, 5-foot chook, a 6-foot chook. Water supply. I've got to cart water here or catch water by rain. I am digging out a dam as well where the waterfall is to catch more water. The more water I can catch, the better. Because the water at the river is too salty. I will go down, have a swim down there and stuff like that. It's all good for that and for fishing and stuff. But for using on the garden, it's not so good. Like, it'd be all right for washing dishes up, or if you boil up the water, washing dishes and washing and stuff. But I try to collect all that water and use on the garden as well. Water's all the sink water, shower when I shower, the water goes on one of my passion fruit vine. I've got a sweet potato growing underneath that. A couple of other bits and pieces I tried growing, but I think it might be a bit too shady there. But that's all right. The sweet potato and the passion fruit are doing really well from that water. But I've got 3 IBCs set up. I've got one set up off the rain tarp that was the original one that I've swapped it around. That'll be the gut catching just for garden water, because that pod did have chemical in it, a fungicide in it. So I don't want to use that for washing myself or anything like that, or definitely not for washing dishes and stuff. But I've got another pod on the another 2 pods on the hut, and they well, one's clean, like you could drink the water that you catch in that, that's no problem, but one has had glyphosate. I have like really washed it out good and used baking soda, apparently neutralizes the chemical as well, and I sat it out in the sun or open as well, and that's supposed to help, but I won't use that for drinking or anything. But yeah, it should be right for doing washing and all that. That'll be fine. And all the glyphosate side, so it'll be all right to use on the garden and that now as well. So that's all I've got now at the moment is, I can hold 3,000 litres with those IBCs, and then I've got 2 of the brown olive drums that I use for water as well. One is 180 litres and one is 190 litres. So just under 200 gallons. Yes, not 200, just under, was it 50 gallons or whatever it is? Yeah. Was it 50-gallon drum? Yeah, 50. Yeah. I had to think then, because we go by litres here, you guys go by gallons. Yeah, so that's I use that for water as well. And one of those will eventually go up on a stand with a plummet in for the sink to make things a bit easier, and then I can pump the water up from the IBC into that. Just to make life a little bit easier there, instead of using a bucket all the time. That does the job, but at least I don't have to bucket water anymore. When I was doing we've had to carry the water in the last couple of times though, in jerry cans. Because during summer and that, well, even still now, still have to cart water until I can get set up and get more water tanks in and that dam sorted, because then I can pump the water up from that dam into the pods as well to really collect IBCs, really collect the water as much as I can. So hopefully that answers that. Any other questions there? Can't see. No, I think that's it. So, but yeah, it is. Even with the struggles, it's still worth being out here, I reckon. It's definitely. Well, look how beautiful this place is. It's absolutely awesome. Yeah. Some people pay millions of dollars for views like that. Yeah, it's beautiful. And there's other places out, other little areas. There's these hidden little valleys, like these little ledges, all hidden little treasures around this place. It's beautiful country. Well, this time of year, summertime, it's harsh as, yes. It can get pretty cold out here, but I don't think it's gone below -5. Not from what I can remember in my time anyway. That's bloody cold. That's that's really cold, -5 for me anyway. But yeah, no, it's beautiful. All different little. Well, yesterday, Mocha and I went for a walk up on top of that ridge over. I'll just make sure I can see it. Up on top of that ridge over there yesterday, and had a bit of a walk around and had a bit of a look at what sort of plants were growing around and stuff, animal tracks and things like that. So it's good. One day I'll try and do a live up this one spot I call Razor Ridge. It's a huge drop off, and it's a beautiful view from there. But I'll have to try and do that in the afternoon, because the sun would be too shiny over that way. So I'd have to do that in the afternoon. But and not late afternoon, because I've got to walk back. I don't want to be walking back in the late evening with those big cats around either. No. Yeah, thanks, mate. You have a blessed day too. And actually, I'm gonna leave it here. And so, see you guys. And yeah, until next time, God bless you guys.